Okay, today is one of my more enjoyable days, one of my favorite days of training, and it's usually my Wednesday session. So it's where I just do plyometrics and I go do some hill sprints. So mental load pretty low, activity is kind of high, but it's relatively low when it's compared to like snatching and thinking about what I'm going to do and thinking what I'm going to lift. So I pretty much enjoy this day. So today we're doing single leg box jumps, then we're going on to normal box jumps. Just kind of what I'm enjoying at the moment. There's other variations I could use, but it's kind of the favorite I'm doing right now, and it seems to bother my hip flexor the least currently, which is improving, so I don't want to re-irritate it. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to do some box jumps, and we'll see how springy the single leg stuff goes, and then we'll see how the box jumps go. Okay, so I think that's 2 PB box jumps. Without a doubt, that is an all-time PB, single leg box jump PB, 30 inches, which, if I do say myself, isn't too bad. Now, box jumps at the end are 44 inches, and I can remember before I started weightlifting, I jumped to about nipple height, but I was like 17, that was a step in. So I don't think I've ever jumped 44 inches, which was the last of the box jumps you saw. Pretty happy with that, I think. It's without a doubt a PB for this training block, I'm sure. And they felt pretty cash, so pretty happy with that. Now the question you might be asking is, how did you progress them? And that's the problem with programming plyometric training, is you need to do a lot of it, but you also need to have a good base and need to be pretty intuitive. So there are smart ways you can do it. I know a lot of people have been asking for a jumping program on the app, and there will be a jumping program. We're working on something very complex and big on the app at the moment, and I'm sure you can probably guess what it is, but keep it a secret. So pretty happy with that. So I'm going to do some hill sprints. Just noticed, so I had no hip flexor pain until the last max single leg jump, but that was because I think just the way I landed, I wasn't used to landing that much force on a single leg, so it's pretty useful. It's funny, you'll have like coaches and people ragging on, you know, strength training in the gym and it doesn't transfer over, and I haven't done jumps in years, and I'm triple digits body weight, I'm into the 100 kilos, and I'm hitting all-time, well, definitely all-time PB jumps on the single leg, possibly on the box jump, haven't done them for years. They're definitely PB at this body weight, so I was 75 the last time I was doing them. So, you know, you'll see people being like, doesn't transfer to anything, and we only do plyometrics and we just lift weights fast, but it's Sika strength for a reason, and wasn't a mistake. So, pretty good progress. I'm pretty happy with that. It's not bad jumping, lads. It's not bad jumping, lads and ladies. Lads and several ladies. So that's pretty good. Okay. If any questions about plyometrics, leave them in the comments. Maybe we'll do another nature walk. I do have to do some steady state stuff. I'm still too fat. But anyway, okay, I'll see you. Goodbye. It's a cool cutaway. Let's go. I knew I'd find the Sika. So the interesting thing about hunting Sika is that as long as they can see you, they're usually pretty happy. But if you disappear and then reappear, they get pretty freaked out. And fallow are different. So fallow are another species in Ireland. As soon as fallow see you, they'll just run. So different places, different times of day hunting Sika and fallow. He looked pretty old. So all the does would be on calf now, and they'll be dropping them soon. But yeah, Sika, super hard to hunt. Excellent hunting. Fucking love hunting. I'd love to do hunting vlogs, but it's too many reasons not to in Ireland. So unfortunately, I know a lot of you ask for it a lot of the time, but it can't ever really happen. Just to the way we're set up here. Right, let's do some hill sprints and skate away all the deersy poos. We'll leave it there. So not really hill sprints, but more forest sprints, forest steady sprints for hosier. Hip feels good, no pain. Feel my hamstring a little bit, which I'm always conscious of when I'm running. But running on the soft bark, while treacherous, is comfy. So that's nice. So I feel like I'm getting on top of my hip, which is great. It still clunks a little bit. It only started a few weeks ago, but the pain in all movements is reducing consistently, so we're on the right path. There's no pain in the hip joint, which is fantastic. So it's just the quads, the soft tissue, which is always repairable, and repairable without surgery is the main thing. So I'm sure they're related. Okay, so pretty happy with that. And I got to show you a Sika deer. PB box jumps. It's a pretty good session. I'm gonna go home and have 140 grams of carbs and about 50 or 60 grams of protein. So, love you. Hope everyone enjoys the nature stuff. I certainly do. So glad we got to see a deer together. To show you a Sika that hopefully someday I might shoot it. Shh. Shh.